Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make wire scorpions, and they look like this, with this being the body. This is the tail, the legs, uh, the head, and then the arms, pinchers, something like this. And the tools you're going to need to make these scorpions are some pliers, preferably with this type of nose, some measuring tape, but if you don't have measuring tape, you can use a ruler. Obviously the wire, I prefer 18 gauge, and this, notice how this is steel, but it doesn't really matter. It can be steel, aluminum, or copper, but this is what I found. This is what I'm going to use. Okay, so what you do first is grab your wire, grab your measuring tape, and your pliers. You're going to cut out 8 11-inch strands of wire, and then another 3 17-inch strands of wire. And then after you cut these with your pliers and your measuring tape, after you cut them, you're gonna fold them all in half. But make sure to not to keep the 11-inch ones that you fold in half separated from the 17-inch ones that you fold in half. Guys, so I have all my pieces folded. These are the 11-inch ones. These are the 17-inch ones. So now what you're gonna do is grab one of the folded 17-inch ones, and then you're gonna grab one of the folded 11-inch ones, and the 17-inch one's gonna act like the body of the skeleton. So what you're gonna do is grab one of the 11-inch ones and then do it just like this. Open it and place it just like this. So now remember, this is the 11-inch one, and this right here in the bottom is the 17-inch one. So what you're gonna do now is fold it, and then you're gonna fold it just like this. So make sure it's nice and tight. So basically it ends up looking like this, but make it tighter than I just did. So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna add all of the 11-inch ones, just like you added this one to this piece. Okay guys, so what I did is I wrapped them just how I told you guys to wrap them. So all the 11-inch ones, I wrapped them, and then with the remaining 2 17-inch ones I had, I also wrapped them, but I wrapped them at the end. So these two right here that I'm pulling right here, these ones, these are the 17-inch ones, and these right here, these are 11-inch ones. So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna start by placing all of them, the wires in the middle of this strand, almost in the middle. So now you're gonna get the very first 11-inch one, this side of it, the left hand side, and you're gonna wrap around like this. This one you're gonna wrap it under, over the 17-inch one, and then back around like this, and then you're just gonna leave it like this. So then you can see it again. I'm gonna show you. So you do the next. So I'm gonna show you the right hand side now of the first 11-inch strand. So you're gonna do is go under. This is the under, and then it goes over the 17-inch strand, folded in half, and then around. So then I'm gonna show you the next one. You go to the second strand, the second 11-inch strand on the right hand side, and then you do the same thing. Go under them, and then wrap around it, and then do the next one, the next, do the right hand side, and then keep on going with all the strands. Alright, so after you keep wrapping how I told you to, notice how you created these little curves. These little curves are what are gonna create the body to the scorpion. And then these, you have these are going to be the legs, and these are going to be the arms or the pinchers, and this is going to be the head. Alright, so then what you're going to do next is you're going to grab all these little legs. Notice how there's 8 on each side. You take 2 of them and you wrap them around, you wrap them around, you wrap them around to create this kind of curvy look like feel. So we do it, it's just like this. You grab it, you curve it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. And you do this to all of the 8, all of them, to create 4 legs on each side. So these were these 2, these were these 2, these are these 2, and these are these 2. But you leave the long, these long ones, you leave them over here so you don't mess them up. Don't, make sure not to turn these. Don't turn them. So now all of them are wrapped, and then just set them aside for right now. So these are going to be the legs, as I told you. So then this, what's going to be the head, I want you to take your pliers and just cut them really short. Maybe like that. Cut them really short. And also, now what you're going to do is you're going to grab the long strands, and then you're going to start to make what the arms are. These are going to be the arms. So what you do is, you saw how I did that? I put my finger through the wire, and then I just wrapped this one around and around. And I'll do the same thing for the next side. Put my finger like that, and then just wrap the wire around and around. Okay, so then these are part of the arms now. And now what you're gonna do is finish the arms. So what you do is grab your pliers, grab one of the arms on the right here, and then you're gonna fold like this to create part of the finger of, like, not the finger, one of the half of the, you know how there's 2 pinchers, they go like this. This is gonna be one of them. So then notice how I folded it to make that. So now what I do is cut a little piece off, like about right here. Cut. Just like that. Leave it like this, so you can grab this piece and fold it back. Fold it back. So make this nice and secure. So now you're going to do the same thing over here. Just the opposite side. Like the opposite way. Like this. So you can create this one right here. And then you do the same thing. You cut it. And then fold that piece back that you left. And then you do the same thing to the other side. And those are going to create the little tiny pinchers like this. And you can fold, you can like squeeze them. Squeeze the little tiny pinchers to create to make them look a little bit sharper. Like this, so they look more realistic. So you do it to this side too. Okay, so I did the pinchers, so I told you guys, and then I squished this wire all together to make it straight. And then now that both pinches are done, I grab my pliers and I fold them kind of like this and like this, just so it looks like the pinches are up. And then this piece right here, the arms are up. This piece right here, notice how there's 2 little tiny strands of wire left. What I do with them is I fold them all over here, all over here, so they look like this, and then I fold them like this with my pliers, so it looks like the head. So now that's how the head is formed. These are the arms. The head is formed like that. So now these legs, they need to be formed now. So all we gotta do is just form the legs and then fix the tail. So to fix the tail, what we do is we grab more wire and then cut a long piece, just cut it out. And then once you cut that piece, you grab the end, the tip, and you place it through you see that? Place it through, hold up, let me focus it. Focus. Alright. You place it through one of these little holes right here, just so you can just so you can grab on. And then you start wrapping it like this. I usually do 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 turns, and then I skip a little, and then I do another like 6 turns. And then I skip a little, and I do it over and over and over. Sorry, I'm doing this in a hurry, just so I can show it, not take too much time in class. And then I do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's gonna look like this, and this is gonna create like a, just like to make more like a realistic tail. And then they're kind of sloppy right here, but if you do it, you take your time and you do it right, they're gonna look really nice. They're gonna look like this right here, like these ones, and then they look really nice. So now once you did I did about 4, and I wrapped them around. Once you do that, you cut the wire that's left from your long strand to cut off. You cut off a little bit of the tip from this tip, and then the remaining piece of the tip, you fold it like that. That's going to be the stinger. And then you also cut that one piece you used to start wrapping it around. The part of the long strand you used right now, you cut it off because it's excess wire. So now the tail is almost done. What you do now is just to form it, get it formed, just bend it like this and like this. So now it looks a little bit more aggressive, like it's about to sting you. So now, okay, so now we need to finish the legs. And what I did was basically I got the first 2 legs and I cut them about 2 inches, and then from there I just made this leg a little bit shorter, than the next one a little bit shorter, and the next one a little bit shorter, and then the same thing on the other side. Try to make them equal on both sides. And then after that, what you do is just you bend each one in a 90, almost like in a 90 degree, make a 90-degree angle, and then I bent the little end right here just to make it look more realistic. So it should end up looking like this. And you can adjust the stability, like where the legs are, to make it more stable, and make sure that your scorpion stands straight. And then this is about it, how the scorpion looks at the end, the final. And this is how you do it.